Hmm? I mean, I wouldn't mind to work it again, but it don't really matter. Then I tried to work in that Canes. Every time I apply, I think they're racist. Yeah. Because every time I apply, you know what they do? Don't respond back. And I'm trying to answer 100 questions for them. It's not for them to hire me. Hmm? Like that really drives me crazy, knowing that I have to answer 100 questions.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field.
There's a lot of white
And they will not get a
that.
chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Shuck. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's Shuck. That's taken in left side by Vele. So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to have a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. It's a quarterback sneak. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Goff now to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 60 yards. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Saints, nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
Their own 13-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action here with Shuck. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Goff picks up the first down and then wisely slides to the ground to avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 62 yards.
That's good for a Saints first down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he'll find Moreau here. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains deep.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Saints 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Their own 38-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, Gibbs loses the football. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
You were not supposed to get that back like that.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
Girl, I'm on the phone with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Oh, brother. God.
In motion goes the tight end. Off play action. Here's Goff. Now he's going to step up and run.
Stop, guys.
The tackle there over the slide. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Gone. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Play action now. Shuck. Wide open receiver complete. Loose inside the 30. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 78 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Saints 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Back to throw. Goff. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Kamara up the middle. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes your little tread left on the tires.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
This 2nd and 4. On play action, Shuck. Open man downfield, it's Vele. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devon Vele, 38 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's now
second and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Now it's gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Goff. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
They'll throw now on the final play. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And running with power here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gibbs on the toss left. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Another run for Gibbs here. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The try here for the extra point. Oh, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Lions 28, Saints 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Shuck. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw now, Shuck. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now the try here for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Gibbs straight ahead. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now 1st and goal.
They'll
run with Montgomery. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they have regained the lead. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been...
Soviet children would dip all their old newspapers into a bucket of water until they became soaked and swollen. Why you couldn't survive being a narwhal. You're born in a peaceful bay. Your mom pushes you up to the surface for your first breath. Everything is great until you turn 2. A tooth starts growing right through your face. Every other animal has a hard layer of enamel to protect the nerves inside, but not your tooth. The outside is covered in millions of tiny pores, leading straight to the nerves right under the surface. Every time seawater touches it, a freezing pain shoots straight to your brain. And the worst part is, it never stops. The only thing you can do is use it to stun fish, then swallow them whole. But that's not even the worst part. You spend most of your life on...
My daughter showed up at my door at 4 a.m. crying and yelled, "Dad, please help. My boyfriend wants to kill me." But
If you pull onto the highway and see 3 open lanes, which one is the fastest? The left lane looks clean with just one car way ahead, but there's a merge sign 1,000 feet up, and every ramp car is about to dump in front of you. The right lane is wide open, but it's the exit lane, and it disappears in 2,000 feet. The middle lane has one car going the speed limit, and that's the one you take. The other 2 lanes are about to slam on their brakes while you cruise straight past both. If you
Top 5 NBA draft pick.
Why do arcade workers in Japan help you win on purpose? Some people might think it's because they feel sorry for losing players, but it's actually meant to keep the game fair. In many Japanese arcades, if you've been trying for a while without winning, an employee will often reposition the prize to give you a real chance. Some players even take it a step further, having a friend gently rock the machine as the claw drops so it swings into the perfect position. Why do arcade...
Do you know a lot about the World Cup? This guy once a year has the power to ruin a champion's biggest moment, because after the Australian Open finals, he has only a few minutes to engrave the winner's name on the trophy. But here's the catch. Every single letter has to be carved with perfect precision, or he could lose his dream job forever, because in 2013, an engraver made a mistake and put the wrong country code on the trophy. And the current engraver, Michael Quinn, does it live on camera while millions watch. He even admitted he has to stop breathing when making each cut. And after his incredible artwork is done, he carefully hands the trophy to the people in white gloves to make sure it reaches the champion perfectly. This guy once...
Why did the gardener...
3 things in Japan that are straight up useless. First, Japan sells literal cans of air that are claimed to be from Mount Fuji, but when you open them, you get nothing but lost hopes and dreams. And did I mention that it's $6? Some guy thought it was a great idea to invent a piece of paper that absorbs any oil that touches. You drop it on your bowl of ramen, and it doesn't just absorb the oil. It sucks up the flavor, the joy, and the meaning of life. This one Coke bottle in Japan supposedly helps you lose weight just by drinking it. But in reality, the only thing you lose if you drink it is your faith in humanity. 3 things in Japan that are straight up useless. First, Japan sells literal cans of air that are claimed to be from Mount Fuji, but when you open them, you get nothing but lost hopes and dreams. And did I mention that it's $6? Some guy thought it was a great idea to invent a piece of paper that absorbs any oil that touches. You drop it on your bowl of ramen, and it doesn't just absorb the oil.
Uh,